Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and ATM Mastermind group page, and in today's video we'll be talking about the top 5 things to look for when you're looking at a bar location to place your ATM. Always remember, at the ATM Mastermind group page and PDQ Merchant Enterprises, we have an ATM A to Z course that teaches you from A to Z how to be successful in the ATM business. We also have an ATM Mastermind group page that's free to join for like-minded individuals just like yourself who want to learn a little bit more about the ATM business and be in a community of other ATM business owners. We also wrote, we also wrote an ATM A to Z book that teaches you from A to Z how to be successful. I got over 20 years of experience. We put it all in one sleek little spot, and you guys can get it here by just looking at the link below and get your copy of the book and be as successful as you want to be in the ATM business. So without further ado, we're going to talk about the top 5 things that I look for when placing an ATM into a bar. Point number 1, hours of operation. This one's a big one for me. How long is the bar open? Are they open 7 days a week? Are they closed Monday and Tuesday? What time do they open up and why do they open up? For me, I always look for, in my best case scenario, is a bar that opens up early. I would like to see if some bars do breakfast. Breakfast is a big thing. I love it when they open up for breakfast, either on weekends or during the week. They open up at 6, 7, 5:30. That is a home run. They're open up from 5 all the way to usually 1 a.m. Very rare to find, but there are some of those exist. If they're not, 11 o'clock is where my sweet spot is. I like them to be open for lunch and serve lunch. That helps with traffic, that helps with people getting into the bar. If they don't open for lunch, then the bars usually open up at 1, 2, or 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. It's not as enticing for me. I'll still put an ATM in there, but it's not as good as when they open up for 11. 11 is what I really like. And then some bars, they don't open up on Monday. They don't open up on Tuesday. They're open up on Wednesday. Some are closed on Thursday. I want to try to get at least 6 days a week, if not 7, for a very successful location. So remember the hours operation. If you see the signs and they all say 3 to close, you might want to think twice about putting an ATM, or just don't have a high expectation of that location. Point number 2, is it cash only? Is it not cash only? That's a big deal. If it's cash only, home run. We're always looking for cash only places. Bars that are cash only, real good spots. Okay, but if they take credit cards, then I would look and spend a little time in there. Hey, you're doing research, don't worry about it. Maybe you don't get sloshed, but you know what, you're doing research. You can hang out in the bar for a little while, get to know the bartender, get to know the owner, look at the environment, see what's going on, and see if this is a viable spot for you to place an ATM. Make sure that you do your homework. We're spending a lot of money for ATMs. We don't want to make the wrong decision. So if it's not cash only, just want to do a little homework to see, well, who's coming in and what are they looking for? Which leads us into point number 3. Point number 3 is, who's my customer? Who's my crowd? What kind of crowd is it? All right, is it an older crowd, maybe 60 and older, like an American Legion or a VFW or a Moose or something like that nature, a charitable club, fraternal clubs? And if so, do they have some reason why they're attracting that crowd? Or is it a younger crowd? They're going to do, maybe they have bands on the weekends. It's a bunch of young kids coming in, and they're going to need money. They're going to need cash too. So you got to see what it's the reason and why they come in. Again, if it's just a band only place, I like those places because they get a lot of people on the weekends and there's a lot of traffic. If they're an older place, if there's something else that capture their attention and keep them at the spot and make them look for cash, then I like that spot too. Which leads us to point number 4. Do they have gaming? Now, an older crowd, they have a Moose Club, VFW, something fraternal, and they have gaming, some kind of gaming. This is another home run. It doesn't matter if they have credit cards or not. It's a home run because most of the time, those people who are playing, either they're playing poker machines, they're playing pull tab machines, they're playing Keno, they're doing bingo, they're going to need cash for some reason, some way. And the ATM is a perfect place. It's going to dispense the cash, as you guys know, and it's going to help move their needle in their gaming environment. So you always want to make sure that if you're in an older crowd and they have gaming, that's going to be a great dynamite spot. But always remember, what we're trying to do is we're trying to solve a solution. They need cash, we're providing cash, the ATM works. And point number 5 is location, location, location. Is this location in a college town where you got a lot of college kids coming there? Is it in a busy city? Where is location? Or is maybe it's in a country environment, but it's the center of the community. People go there on the weekends, they do a lot of socializing, go there after work, and that place is, you know what, I'm gonna stop off, I'm gonna get a couple cold ones, and I'm gonna get some money for the next couple of days, go over to the ATM, maybe the kids need some money, or some reason that they go to the bar, and then they get cash out of the ATM for other things, maybe they give the kids money or something of that nature. So, location, location, location. Why is it gonna be a good location for you to place your ATM in that business? All right? The other thing I wanna talk about is when you deal with the bar owner, just a little tip, is they're not always on property. So you're gonna have to go there. You might have to make friends with the bartender. We talk about that a lot. Make friends with the bartender. That bartender, because sometimes the owners are absentee owners, or sometimes they are the owners and they don't want you to know about it. One time I was in a location, I was looking for the owner. I went in there 3-4 times. I couldn't find the owner. And you know what? I said they were serving pizza there. I sat down. I ordered a pizza. This guy came over and he says, "Oh, look, how do you want your pizza?" I told him how I want my pizza. And you know what? After I spent there 40 minutes waiting for that pizza to come in, I found out the guy I've been talking to for weeks and weeks was the owner. He just was tired of salespeople and he didn't really want to listen. Then when I was sat down, I ordered some food and I frequented his place. He was more inclined to talk to me, and in fact we ended up putting an ATM. We actually became good friends over that, but it's all because I ordered a pizza and I took the time to spend money in his spot. So always remember, when you're dealing with a bar owner, they're not exactly the easiest to deal with. You just got to get to know them. And I always say, as soon as you get to, they won't trust you until they know you. So make sure that, you know what, you got to build that trust. They got to know you before they like you. They got to like you before they trust you. And when they trust you, they'll do business with you. So always remember that tip. All right, so thank you guys very much for being part of our amazing YouTube journey. We finally hit 1,000 subscribers, so it's a big milestone in our ATM Mastermind group page. So I just want to thank you guys for making this possible. And always remember to like and subscribe our YouTube channel down below. Ask any questions you guys might have. And if you guys want us to make another video of something, you know what, just put it in the comments below. Always remember that we have an ATM Mastermind group page that's free to join for like-minded individuals just like yourself who want to be in a community of other ATM business owners. And at PDQ Merchant Enterprises, we sell ATMs, we process ATM transactions, and we sell parts. So if you guys ever need anything, please contact PDQ Merchant Enterprises. So without further ado, I will see you guys over at the ATM Mastermind group page. Thank you very much.